It's comeback week on MasterChef.
I'm determined to win this time, so watch this space.
2 expert judges to test them at the highest level.
We're looking for a great amateur cook who can make it as a professional.
Someone who can turn out exceptional food.
I want to win the competition, that's why I'm here.
This is one tough competition.
This time, I'm determined to go all the way.
Whoever wins, it'll change their life. Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
Last series, these 3 contestants didn't quite make the grade. But now they're back for one more go at the MasterChef title.
It's great to get a second opportunity, and I'm determined to go all the way this time.
I wouldn't be doing it unless I had confidence in the ability to go on and win the competition.
I hope that I can show that there are still the touches of brilliance there. You know, there is a little culinary genius in there, I hope.
They face 2 tough challenges. First, it's the endurance test. They must prove they have the essential stamina and skill to survive life as a professional chef by cooking in service for 18 hours.
You're in my kitchen, you're here to do what you're told. Yes, chef. This is serious now, we've got service going on, no calls, I'm not happy.
Then they have to impress the judges with their best 2-course meal.
That delivers on a huge scale.
Only one of them can win a place in the quarter-final. It's 5:30 a.m. and the contestants begin their 18-hour shift. Last time on MasterChef, hostel manager Lois split the judges with her roasted fig dessert.
That is an absolute dream. There are very good flavours in there, but they're slightly disjointed.
Yeah. Okay.
I am not going to jump up and down and clap my hands like Greg did.
I'm definitely more focused this year, and although my bosses don't really want to hear this, I'm definitely ready to leave my job at the moment.
Policeman Rob was a calm, cool and collected cook last time round, but the judges felt his dishes weren't advanced enough.
It hasn't quite worked. Saying that, Rob, I think you're that far away.
I tried to be a bit too simplistic last year. Hopefully that knowledge that I've learned from last year will take me on to progress further in this competition.
Recruitment manager Sonal previously impressed with an experimental approach to Pan-Asian cuisine.
Good. The lightness of that and the different flavours that play out their story, I think, is an absolute delight.
I'm still the experimental chef that I was before. However, I've sharpened up my skills, especially with the spices, so you'll probably see some more interesting ingredients this time.
For the first part of their endurance test, all 3 contestants will now have to cook breakfast for 240 people at City Café in London's Westminster. And head chef Peter Lloyd has high expectations.
So breakfast is really, it's all about speed, okay, stamina and pressure, okay, and if you can deal with those, we're going to have a good service.
3 contestants who want another chance, who are that close to going through, and what we've set up for them is fantastic.
The best part about this is seeing whether they can cope with the amount of time they spend in these kitchens. It's about stamina.
It's 6:30 in the morning and the restaurant's filling up.
Okay, check on, we got 1 hard scrambled, full English with baked beans, no tomatoes. Yes, chef.
Policeman Rob has to cook the full English to restaurant standards and is immediately busy as the orders come in thick and fast.
1 bacon, 1 sausage. OK, very good, well done. Let's not show off, let's just get it on the plate.
But Rob keeps forgetting a key component of the dish, the baked beans.
OK, on here, on here. OK, baked beans, please. Are they hot? You're missing baked beans off this, OK? Rob, what's missing?
Oh, no, beans.
Ah, beans. Have you got something against baked beans? You're like an anti-baked beans campaigner. OK, service, please, let's go.
Hostel manager Lois is responsible for all fried and scrambled eggs, a testing station with several orders to manage at once.
OK, just slide it out. Oh, look. throw that away, please.
Her first attempt ends in disaster.
You know, that looks like something my dad would cook on a Saturday morning for his breakfast.
And it goes from bad to worse as she struggles to turn her over-easy eggs.
No, that's not going out.
Oh, no, why are you splitting them? Why?
I can't turn them in one go. I've tried.
Oh.
Sorry.
But I'm not going to serve this, so why fight with it? Okay, that's more going in the bin now.
Experimental cook Sonal is in charge of traditional omelettes and eggs Benedict, two popular dishes that require a high level of precision.
You'll be pleased to hear we've got a party of 35 Russians staying in the hotel. Their two favourite dishes are omelettes and eggs Benedict, so you're going to be busy, young lady. So that's 2 eggs Benedict and 2 omelettes I'm waiting for.
Coming up, chef.
Coming up? What does coming up mean? Yeah, I want a time.
Yes, chef.
It's gonna break.
Whoa. OK, let's go back. Start again, please, yeah? I can't serve this. Look, we've got a disaster here. We've got half our omelettes over the stove, OK? And we've got this mess in the pan here. I need to start again, darling. I'm sorry.
Halfway through service and the restaurant is full, with orders backing up.
Right, so next up, I want 1 soft poached, followed by 3 more soft scrambled.
Right.
Are you going to answer me?
Yes, chef.
No calls. I'm not happy. OK, I need this omelette now, please, Sonal, yes?
With the pressure mounting, can Sonal focus and turn out restaurant standard dishes?
OK, poached, muffins coming. Mwah, well done, well done. Now just look at the difference to that, yeah? What we were serving before to what we're serving now. Well done, well done.
I'm good now. I think, yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's under control.
Look at that. Well done.
Following Sonal's lead, Lois is also showing signs of confidence.
Wow, look at the difference to about an hour and a half ago. Complete turnaround, well done.
As the girls begin to cope with the frantic pace of breakfast service, Rob is still struggling and is holding everything up.
OK, listen up. I now need 3 soft poached, 3 full English, black pudding and bubble and squeak, yes?
Yes, chef. Chef.
Rob, are you playing this game or you're in your own little world? Wake up, please, yes? You hear my call, you give me an answer, understand?
Yes, chef.
OK, Rob, pressure's on for you now, my friend. I need a bubble and squeak.
Chef, I've had an accident. I've broken the bubble.
What?
I've broken the bubble.
Oh, come on. Go. Soft poached, full English with black pudding. Go. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, let's go. OK, guys, that's it. Well done, service finished.
7 hours after they first started their shift, breakfast is over. But the contestants are only halfway through their endurance test.
At first, I thought I was in deep water, but once I got the hang of it,
I don't want to see a bacon sausage again in my life.
Absolutely shattered. It was hard work and hot.
It's now down to head chef Peter to report back to John and Greg.
You must have had a nightmare first thing this morning.
Yeah, it's not my best start to Monday morning. But, you know, 240 covers for breakfast, and they lasted till the end. We didn't have to pull the plug on that, so...
Tell me about Lois.
Just cooking a normal fried egg and a sunny side up and an over easy were mission impossible for her this morning.
And what about Rob? How did Rob get on?
I think my biggest grudge was he kept forgetting the baked beans.
Do you think that Rob had the right attitude for a busy kitchen?
On what I saw today, in a busy restaurant service, he would struggle.
Tell us about Sonal.
Sonal had a disastrous start. We really couldn't even cook an omelette. But she listened and she really got herself together.
So who was your champion today?
I think there's a clear person who stands out, and that is Sonal.
The 3 comeback contestants now travel across town to continue their gruelling endurance test of skill and stamina. 8 hours in, and they arrive at Simpson's on the Strand, where head chef Jerry Ray maintains the restaurant's 187-year-old reputation.
Right, hi guys. I know it might be a bit tough for you today because you've just done a breakfast service, but in this trade, that's quite normal to work from 6 in the morning till 11 at night.
They now have the afternoon to design and prep their own dishes, which they'll then cook for paying customers during a hectic dinner service.
They've got to understand the Simpsons ethos. It's got to be British, it's got to be in season, it's got to be flavoursome, and it's got to be hearty.
That's tough in itself. Then the pressure of service and the fatigue. Do they have the stamina? Oh, I tell you what, I'm quite nervous for them today.
Nice piece of halibut.
Experimental cook Sonal is looking to impress with spice-infused halibut and creamed mussels in a vermouth and chervil sauce.
How exhausted are you?
Pretty tired, but yeah, now I'm getting my second burst of energy. So
Adrenaline's kicking in.
yeah.
Policeman Rob has chosen classic fillet of beef on Savoy cabbage with horseradish dauphinoise.
Is it not fair to say, Rob, that you're very, very comfortable with this style of cooking because the British food is what you love the most?
Yeah, but it's still the pressure of having to reach and achieve a standard that has kept this place going for 180 whatever years. We're under pressure. We've got to get on with it.
Hostel manager Lois is hoping to improve on her inconsistent breakfast service with duck breast, beetroot compote, honey roasted parsnips and green beans.
When the pressure does come on, as it's going to tonight, how are you going to keep positive?
It's just my nature, I think, really, to generally keep fairly positive and happy. You know, I have my moments, but I turn around, I put a smile on my face and I get on and do it.
6 o'clock in Simpson's kitchen, 0 hour. I'm just going to step back and watch it unfold.
Guys, we've got 120 books, so I hope you're ready. You don't look too ready. Just say yes.
Yeah, sure.
13 hours after they started work, the contestants must focus as the orders begin to flood in.
Oh, they're starting to kick in now. 3 duck, 1 rare, 1 medium, 1 well done. Right, let's go.
Lois's duck is an immediate favourite.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm fine at the moment. Yeah, I've definitely got my second wind and I'm quite all right now.
Rare, medium, nicely cooked.
Thank you.
Check on, 13 covers. Put fillet of beef medium. I'll take that in 6 minutes, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Policeman Rob's fillet of beef is also proving popular, but as he plates up his first order, there's a problem.
Rob!
Chef thinks his dish looks far too dull.
Yeah, give me something just to lift it because there's not really much colour there. OK?
Yes, chef.
Rob decides to add asparagus to his dish, meaning he's now got prep work to do during service. Having lacked focus in breakfast, can he now rise to the challenge of this added pressure?
Rob! Come on! Where are you? You should be at your station, son. Yeah? Rob?
Yes, chef.
Yes, that's better.
We didn't have time to prepare as much, so and then adding the asparagus right at the last minute is also...
That's what kitchens are about.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're in my kitchen, you're here to do what you're told.
Yes, chef.
Right, 3 minutes, I need a beef fillet and 2 ducks.
For Sonal, it's a slow start, as her spice-infused halibut creation is not enticing the clientele.
Nobody's ordering my halibut. I mean, there's only so much I can clean and prep. I need to cook.
Check on. 2 halibut.
Oh my God, they ordered halibut.
Go. Let's get your plates up in the pass.
But the long wait means Sonal has lost her focus.
Chef, ready to plate.
OK. That's cold. Feel it. Why don't you get it back in the fish stock and we'll do it again? Just make sure it's hot. No, I've got mussels empty shells. You can't get any empty shells. Hurry up before it goes cold. But the thing is, you can stand there doing nothing, so she has to realise that you need to get back on it like that as soon as they start coming in. 1 duck, medium rare. 2 ducks, medium well. Followed by a duck, well done.
Yeah.
As Sonal and Rob struggle, hostel manager Lois is thriving now she's making her own dishes and looks relaxed cooking several orders at once.
Getting a bit tricky. I've got 6 orders on at the moment. A lot of my stuff is fairly last minute as well, so
We shall see.
Well done. Perfect cooking.
Yep.
She's been on the ball when anytime you ask for it. Bang, her duck's there.
16 hours into service, and Rob's losing his concentration.
I burnt my fingers and they're a bit blistery at the end, which obviously gives me a bit of grief whenever I pick anything up.
Right, how you looking there, Rob? Talk to me and let me know how you're getting on.
We've got 2 medium rare and 1 rare coming.
No, I need 3 medium beef. Have you got 3? Yeah. Well, give me 3 medium beef. Sometime today.
With service coming to an end, Rob is still struggling, whilst Sonal is just about coping with her limited orders, and Lois is calmly finishing what's been a fault-free service.
Bob's your uncle.
With the night almost over, head chef Jerry delivers his verdict.
Amateur cooks, out of their home kitchens, wanting to make it as professionals. Is there anybody right now you think, oh yeah, they're great?
If I had to take one of the contestants on, I think it definitely needs to be Lois. It just seemed to be a bit more professional in their attitude towards it, and they held it together better than the rest of them.
After 18 hours in professional kitchens, the endurance test is over. But tomorrow the pressure continues as they face one more daunting challenge. It's early morning on day 2, and the contestants arrive at MasterChef HQ for the final test.
Sonal had a great start in the breakfast. She made a couple of silly mistakes come the evening time. She's really got a lot to prove.
She cooked very well, but she just could not keep the energy up.
I promised myself that I was not going to make any mistakes, but a few minor faults, so I need to perform even better today.
Rob didn't do so well yesterday morning. He was a bit flustered. Again, the same thing happens in the evening service. But he has a chance today, because if he cooks like an angel, we have a potentially very, very good cook.
There's no room for mistakes today. I've got to kick on with progressing through to achieving my goals, achieving my dreams.
Lois, she has a tough time in the morning, but she pulled it back and she did very well in the evening. Now today, Lois has to prove consistency.
Although there is a long way to go in this competition, that little inkling within me is telling me, yeah, you can do this.
Right now, you've got a task. Your own 2 courses.
Our expectations are higher because you know what it takes to progress through MasterChef.
Let's cook.
After showing how they coped with an 18-hour service, the contestants now have 1 hour to prove they can deliver their own 2 courses to the highest level. Only one of them will win a place in the quarter-final. Policeman Rob is making a complicated mackerel starter, followed by lamb with pre-lentils, and is using dozens of ingredients.
You've got a lot going on. You're really trying hard here, aren't you?
Yeah, well, last year I possibly didn't fulfil my potential. I've played it safe, so I've got to push the boat out.
Do you think you can win this competition, Rob?
I wouldn't put myself through it a second time if I didn't think I could.
Now, Rob, there's a man who's on a mission. Are there too many ingredients? Guys, you've had 15 minutes.
Desperate to make up lost ground, experimental Sonal is going all out with British Asian fusion dishes.
We saw you yesterday. You're all full of life and bubbly, and now you look a bit...
I had high expectations for myself yesterday, and a few minor knocks knocked my confidence. So I'm trying to focus and pull out all the stops now and do everything I can.
Well, put a smile back on your face and tell us what you're going to cook for us.
I'm going to cook for you a red sea bream with masala, and then a dish that's normally served for breakfast in South India, which is idli, the little rice cakes, but I'm going to do it as a dessert with mango.
They're breakfast or they're a snack item, aren't they?
Yeah, they're normally savoury.
Today, she's got to get that energy back and really go for it.
Little rice cakes that are normally a breakfast item she's going to do as dessert. She's still slightly experimental, you can see it.
Guys, believe it or not, you are halfway through.
After last night's triumph, can Lois show she's able to maintain a high standard?
We do know the quality of food you can do. It's about consistency for you, though, isn't it, Lois?
Yep, yep.
What are you going to cook for us?
I'm making John Dory with chanterelles and a little tarragon butter sauce. And then we've got gooseberries with an elderflower sabayon.
Tell us about you and the competition, Lois.
I've now finally realised this is what I want to be doing. And, you know, even if I have to go home today, I'm going to go out there and change my life and go and do some cooking.
Food is classic. That's got to be absolutely 100% bang on. 3 minutes left. "20 seconds.
Time is up.
After struggling in the endurance test, will Rob manage to turn it around with his starter of tea-smoked mackerel with beetroot and orange chutney, horseradish cream and soda bread, followed by loin of lamb with pui lentils and spring vegetables.
That chutney is an absolute delight. The bread is heavy, but it works because mackerel is so oily. It's a perfect, wonderful combination.
Thank you.
I find the orange in the chutney too sweet for that mackerel, and I would love it just to be a little bit more sour. But pretty good, Rob. I mean, really, seriously, pretty good.
Thank you.
We finished with your starter. Let's bring in your main of lamb, lentil and spring veg. Here we have, I firmly believe, 2 different dishes. Minted vinaigrette on peas with lamb. What a lovely idea. Kidney, bacon, lentil. Far too big and confused.
Can Lois deliver 2 consistently good courses? She's made John Dory with chanterelles, potato galette and wilted spinach, and a dessert of gooseberries with elderflower sabayon.
You've got a lovely bit of sharp sauce in there from the white wine, the reduction. The mushrooms are meaty. I think it's a very, very well thought out dish, Lois.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful, wonderful balance. And a dish that feels that heavy on your fork shouldn't taste that light in your mouth, but it does. And it's very well done.
Let's see what the dessert does, eh?
Well, this is it, isn't it? It's about consistency.
Yeah.
Right. It's warm, and I feel as though it needs to be colder on top. Because what we're ending up with is almost like a little milkshake. And all the work you put into that sabayon is being lost.
I've lost the elderflower completely with the flavour of those gooseberries. You can appreciate the skill gone into it. You can't taste the skill going into it. All you can taste is the gooseberry.
You had a tough start yesterday. You had a great night last night. Do you have what it takes now?
Yeah, I do.
Has Sonal managed to balance the strong flavours in her roast sea bream with pressed rice and cucumber salad, followed by mango and ginger rice cake?
You get fruity, herby spice, first of all, and you bite down on the delicate, very nicely cooked fish. It tastes like you've carefully measured every single flavour on there, and I think it's quite delightful.
It is delicious. It really is. The fish is soft, it's beautiful, it's well spiced. I think it's all there. I think it tastes fantastic.
Thank you.
We'll get rid of the main and bring in your pudding. Now, you've turned a rice cake, which is quite neutral in flavour, into a pudding. Doesn't work for me because it's such sweet, rich, deep mango. It goes into a rather bland rice cake.
The yoghurt with it is really nice because it's sour, but that sweet mango is so overpowering. It's like getting a straw full of mango juice.
I just need taming, I think.
3 cooks, 1 quarter-final place. We all make a decision as soon as we possibly can. Thanks very much.
These three guys have given absolutely everything over the last 2 days. They must be on their absolute last legs.
Shall we start with Rob? He worked extremely hard. Beautiful tea-smoked mackerel, really challenged your palate, really made you think about flavours. That's brilliant.
I think the lamb with the spring vegetables was a glorious idea. Quite what the big heavy lentils with the kidneys and the bacon was doing aside it, I've no idea.
I did have to step my game up today, and hopefully I've done enough to get through.
But Rob is not comfortable in a professional kitchen. That makes it difficult when our competition is called MasterChef.
Rob's got to go. It's between these two ladies. I love Sonal's fish. I thought it was flavoured beautifully. It was cooked really well. It was moist, but still firm.
The idea of being stuffed with a fresh fenugreek was unbelievable. A lovely salad. It all worked as a plate.
There's no denying the beautiful flavours. I loved that. I loved that.
I'm feeling nervous, anxious, excited, sad, happy, everything all at once. I've got butterflies. I just want to know.
Moving on to her pudding didn't quite work. The whole thing was mango pulp. It was disappointing.
But she's still a very good cook. Very interesting cook.
She's an exciting cook.
She's an exciting cook.
Let's move on to Lois. Lois's John Dory on top of the spinach was a great dish, and her flavours were bordering on stunning.
I concur.
But that gooseberry Sauvignon did not hit the mark.
If those gooseberries had been ice cold, that Sauvignon would have sat and floated on top. She has lots of promise. Lots of promise.
It's been quite a roller coaster day. Generally very, very positive, and if it all goes wrong now, I will just be devastated.
Where are we going to go with this? They've both delivered great mains, and they've both delivered average puddings, and they've both won a professional kitchen round.
Sonal went into that kitchen doing breakfast and did very, very well. And Lois does a brilliant job in night service. These two ladies are great cooks, but only one of them can be a quarterfinalist. We have made a decision. Our quarterfinalist is Lois. Congratulations.
Tears start rolling.
No, I'm not.
I'm feeling disappointed, a little deflated, but I'll go on and I'll still follow my dream.
I won't get another opportunity. This is the end of the line now. It's up to me now to take what I do further.
I'm just absolutely chuffed to bits and really, really happy to be here again. And I'm going to make the most of this chance this time.
Lois will be back for the quarter-final. Tomorrow, 3 more comeback contestants will battle it out for the title of MasterChef.